Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this card. I am going to be using a different sentiment because this sentiment is from the very vintage stamp set, and that is a host set from the last catalog. So I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to be using Praying That Difficult Road Leads You to a Beautiful Destination from Beautiful Promenade. And I'm also going to be using the framelits as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So I have a piece of the thick Whisper White, and this measures 4 1/4 by 11, and I am going to score this at 5 1/2. Get my Simply Scored here. So I will score that at 5 1/2. That will make a top folding card. Get my bone folder and make sure we get a good crease on here. Alright. Alright, for the rest of the layers here, I have a piece of the gorgeous Grape, and that is 4 by 5 1/4. I just want to make sure. I believe it is, but I want to double check. So yes, this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have another piece of Whisper White, and this measures 5 by 3 3/4. Yes, 5 by 3 3/4. All right. So I am going to take the piece of Gorgeous Grape, and I'm going to be using this medallion, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the piece of paper here. I'm using the layer that is right here because you're never going to see it, so you might as well use the inside of your layers if possible. Save on some cardstock. So I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. I'm going to put this right here, kind of in the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly in, well, actually it should be up just a little bit because we are going to be making this little detail right here. So we want to make sure that we have enough room that that does not, you don't see that through the white layer when you put it on. So I'm going to run this through a couple of times. It is an intricate die, so I want to make sure that I get all the pieces out. So that came out, and then this is going to go right on the top of here, and then we'll layer the white piece on, and you're never going to see it. All right, so we have a new piece for our Take Your Pick tool. This is our Take Your Pick tool, and this is a new piece for our Take Your Pick tool. So you're going to unscrew this top piece with a putty on it. You're going to screw this on. It comes with this little head here, and then it comes with, it does not come in the case. I just always put mine in a case so that I don't get pieces all over the place. It does come with 2 pieces of foam. I'm going to put this on here, and we're just going to run this over the die. All right, so that came out nice and easy. Just going to run this over here, trying to get all these little pieces out. Maybe, oh, looks like I did not, okay, my die cutting machine did not cut that all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I am going to line this back up, make sure I get it lined up well. Let's see. I want to make sure that I get it in the correct, there we go, I think. Well, it looks like to me Oh, okay, those don't need to come out. I'm like, it didn't cut out pieces of it, but it didn't need to. So I took that out, and I'm going to have to make sure that I get it in the correct spot here, which is not there. It looks like it's the same all the way around, but maybe it's not. So there we go. That looks like it works. Right, like that. So you're going to see, I don't know if you can see it on here, but it did not cut all the way through. So I'm going to bring my machine back in, and I want to make sure that this is at an angle. And I'm going to run that through. You might need a shim on your big shot. All big shots are different. So you may need a shim, but it looks like that time it worked. All right, so I'll bring my little mat back in here. Let's see how we did. Looks like we got most of that out of there. All right, so we just want to make sure that you get all of your pieces out here. All right, I'm going to not worry about this because these are going to be overlapped anyway by our 2-inch die cut. So I'm just going to leave that alone there because I could have used to go through one more time, I think. All right, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to bring in my piece of Whisper White here. I'm going to use this one now. Put that on there so I don't lose it. Now this one right here will make a nice mat for your envelope. If you want to do that. All right, so I'm going to bring this in, and this is going to go about, I'm going to say about 3/4 of an inch up. All right. So we'll take that out, and that's going to make this nice detail at the bottom of your piece there. I don't think that's going to show, but we'll just get it off there anyway. All right, so this can go. Okay, so let's put this on top of this. All right, so we'll get some adhesive here. Just use my Tombow. And I don't want it all the way to the edge because it's going to have a border here. So we will put this on top of here. Try and get an even border on all 4 sides. That's why I like to use my Tombow. All right. Now we'll take this one and put this on top of the card base. Again, leaving an even border on all 4 sides. All right, now I'm going to take a scrap of Whisper White. I'm going to bring in my Highland Heather So it's going to be a little bit lighter than my gorgeous grape. I'm going to take this saying right here, and ink this up. And we'll just ink this here. All right, beautiful. Then I'm going to take my 2-inch punch here, and we'll just center this in the 2-inch punch. There we go. Punch that out. And then this is going to go in the middle of this. Just like that. And for this one, I'm just going to put some glue in the middle. And then this is going to go on here. Put it how you want it. I think I'm going to have the stars going up and, or the points going up and down here. All right. Then I will put a couple of dimensionals on the back. That's going to also hold it together. All right. I'm not going to put that on yet. I'm going to get this flower. And it's from the same stamp set. I'm going to get my memento. And we will stamp that on the other piece of the scrap here. All right, beautiful. All right. Oh, let's see. We also need, which I forgot to grab, just a scrap of old olive here. You could use old olive, granny apple green, whatever color you want to use. Old olive happens to be my favorite. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to get my die here. And I'm going to cut out, I'm going to put it towards the outside. Seems to have more pressure over there. I'm going to cut out 3 of these leaves here. All right, that one came right out. Sorry for all the shaking. Okay. Oops. Need the die, not the leaf. Okay, right there. One more. All right. And then we'll take your pick tool and I'll just get the rest of those out of here. All right, there's another one. And here's the last one. Alright, now I'm going to take my light and dark Highland Heather. I'm going to take my dark first, and I'm just going to put a little bit of dark down here at the bottom of the flower. on each one of the petals. Okay. And then I'm going to take my light and I'm just going to fill in the rest. And blend that out. Okay. There we go. And now this one also has a die. It's this one right here. So we'll take that. I'm not going to pull it back in, but we'll just put that in here. Line that up. And run that through. And then there is our flower. All right, so let's put this together here. All right, so here is our card. And here is this. This I am just going to put on with, I'll put a dimensional down here at the bottom. And then some glue up here. Let's get these off. So this is going to go up here. And then this one will go down here. We will add, let's add one flower right here, or I guess it's a leaf, one leaf here. And I'm going to add another one right there, but I'm going to use a touch of glue for this one. And we'll have that one go right there. And then this one, I see I have a little bit of a piece right there. Whoops. Make sure that stays there. Okay, and then this one I will add on the glue dot. Maybe right there. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue right on here and some right here. And let's put a little bit right here too, just to make sure that it's going to stay. And then this is going to go right down here. Kind of tuck that down there, just like that. All right, and that is it. That is all we're gonna do. Just real simple, but real pretty, I think. And then you could plop your sentiment in there. Let's see. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn my phone off. All right, there we go. Let's see, what sentiment should we use on the inside? Let's put I'm here for you, friend, on the inside. All right, like there. Get my Highland Heather again. Put this right on the inside. All right. So there you go. That's it. So here's the one that we just made, and here's the one with the very vintage stamp set that's no longer available. So I wanted to make the card. I had this card in my card class not too long ago. But I wanted to make sure that my sentiment was not retired, so I just used the one that was in the set. So that's it. And then this one, I think I did use the Granny Apple Green. This one I used the Old Olive, so you can see the difference there. Okay, so all supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.